The narcissist's behavior is his or her true language. Hi, I'm Nanette. Welcome back to Narcissism Exposed. So, what do I mean? If any of you have ever attempted to learn another language, you know that the words you hear before you start learning, they don't make sense to you. They don't have any meaning because you don't know what they stand for. So you have to take the time and the dedication to learn that language. When it comes to a narcissist, you have to bypass their words and you have to study their actions. You have to observe their behavior. And I often say that the narcissist's words belie their actions. And I'm sure you've heard of that phrase many times, and it's very applicable to the narcissist. So why? Why do we have to look at the narcissist's behavior and not their words? Because narcissists use lying as their weapon of deception, betrayal, manipulation, and control. And if you start looking at the actions and behaviors of the narcissist, you will begin to understand the tactics that he or she uses to manipulate you. So I've come up with 9 examples that I'm going to share with you, but I'm sure you can think of many more. So you ready for this? So the first one is, honey, I love you forever. But behind your back, they're taking out a $2 million life insurance on you. Here's the next one. You know, I think the world of you. And then you find out that behind your back, he or she is doing a smear campaign with your neighbors. How about the third one? You know, I would never cheat on you. Then you find out that he or she had an affair. How about this one? I have the greatest respect for you. Then he or she belittles you and disrespects you in the privacy of your home. And they do this repeatedly. How about this fifth one? I would never steal from you. And then you find out that there's money missing from your bank account. Here's the next one. Of course I'm going to pay you back. And then you never see that money again. Or this one, the 7th. You said you would marry me. 5 years later, you're still not married. And this is called future faking behavior, where they promise you the sun, moon, and stars, but you never see it. How about this one? I'll always let you know where I am and what time I'm coming home. And then you don't hear from him or her, and it could be days, weeks, and even months. And this is called ghosting. Ghosting is when the narcissist takes off and you can't get in touch with them. You can't text them, call them. They're not responding. That's called ghosting. And the 9th example of this behavioral language is they repeatedly call you crazy, forgetful, you're losing your mind, or you're always confused. And this behavior is called gaslighting. That's where they try to keep you in a state of confusion where you think you're losing your mind and you start to doubt yourself. You start to lose any sense of self-worth because you feel like you can't just remember anything and you're constantly being accused of not living up to par. And gaslighting is meant to make you feel like you're losing your mind. And this puts you in a very vulnerable place. And that's the place that the narcissist loves when you get there. You must understand this type of behavior it's very intentional. It's meant to make you feel less than who you are and to keep you in confusion. So the narcissist can keep doing their dirty work. Want proof? In James chapter 3, verse 16, it says, for where there is envying and strife, there is confusion and every evil work. And that's behind the intentions of the narcissist. The narcissist is full of jealousy and envy, and they just want to self-satisfy. And how do they do it? By taking from you, taking whatever it is, your joy, your peace, the blessings you've received, your home, your assets, your money, you name it, they'll take it. And if you can think of any other behaviors as the language of the narcissist, jot those down below. So what do you think the two things are that are behind the actions of the narcissist, aka the true language of a narcissist? Well, the first one is intention. Narcissists love taking from you and hurting you. It supplies them with disgusting pleasure and ecstasy. Want proof? In Proverbs chapter 2, verse 14, it says, "There are those who enjoy doing evil and rejoice in the twistedness of evil." That is in the dark, black heart of a narcissist. You must understand that. And the other thing behind the behavior of the narcissist, that is their true language, is consistency. Because look, there are times, all of us, we're not perfect and we make mistakes, but we do our best to correct our behavior, to do a checkup from the neck up, right? To be a better version of ourselves today than we were yesterday. But not so with the narcissist. Behind all their lies and observing their true language, which is their behavior, watch for the consistency, how they repeatedly do what they do to you. And there's no change of behavior. That is their true language. No matter how much you say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never do that again." That's also called a fake apology. That's another type of language. In Psalm chapter 36, verse 4, it says, "They, the evil people, such as the narcissist, they lie awake at night, hatching and conniving evil and sinful plots. Their actions are never good. They make no attempt to turn from evil." That means they are consistently evil. So they will consistently abuse you no matter what their words say. Watch the actions, and you don't need to stick around for that abuse. That's right. You deserve the life that God has blessed you with on a path and truth and destiny, so that you can walk in peace and you can walk in joy and you can receive and enjoy the blessings of God Almighty. So remember, the narcissist's behavior is his or her true language. So if you found this helpful, do hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I put out a video. And until next time, walk in peace and be blessed in your hearts.